Test, test, test. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Seller. Okay. Hello, hello. First day of the week. Another trading week started and another live stream started. So same thing as also in the last weeks. Just want to spend a couple of minutes here in the live stream, answer some questions and talk about what's going on in the charts. And there are some trades open, usually the same trades every single day, I think. So we do see a bunch of range breakout trades, especially USDJPY, JPY, solar and gold. Also, there's a range breakout trade in D40 today, and there's one more thing that is specific about today. There is a trade in wait, where do we see it? There are two trades in the Turnaround Tuesday strategy. So in D40 and US Tech, there are trades, long trades that were opened by the Turnaround Tuesday strategy. That's new. That is something we didn't see for a couple of weeks now, I think. And it is because, it's Monday. The indices are a little bit lower than the moving averages that trigger the Turnaround Tuesday strategy. So yeah, we do see these two trades also today, and they will be closed actually tomorrow evening. So that's interesting. And also today there is a I don't know, it's a bank holiday, I think, but markets will close early today. It's a bank holiday in the US, so that's why there's no trading with US equities. And also some of the indices like for example US30, US Tech will close earlier. And that's what I have to pay attention for today. So I think at 7 p.m. I will just close the trades in US Tech and US30, or at least the go long trades. The Turnaround Tuesday trades I will leave open because that's anyways the strategy, to hold them until tomorrow night pretty much. So that's the plan for today. Besides that, there's a small loss so far today, 230, which is not really a big loss. And we will see how this changes in the next minutes. But in general, these bank holiday days are usually or often not the best days, I would say, for my strategies, because my strategies perform better if there are like momentum markets or big moves in the markets. And on bank holiday days, usually there's not a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, as always, feel free to post your messages or questions in the chat if you have any, and I will be glad to answer them if I'm able to. So there are the first messages. First of all, hello again to everyone who just joined. And yeah, then Ahmed is asking, what's the minimum deposit with your partner broker to use expert advisor? Yeah, you will find it on the partner broker's website, but I think for IC markets and IC trading, it's just $200. So it's basically not a lot of minimum deposit, and you can start even with a very small account. Minimal, when are you going full time? I don't really understand the question. What do you mean with full time? Full time trading? In this case, I will never go full time trading because it's nothing I want to do the whole day, and it's anyways, in my opinion, very stupid to aim for being a full-time trader, because it's a big waste of time if you can just automate your strategies and then do something meaningful in the time when the automated programs trade. There's a question, have you tried grid systems? Yes, never in a live account, but I did a lot of tests and had demo accounts with grid trading systems. I mean, it's a valid strategy. It's just a high risk, high reward approach. Aren't you afraid that your strategies won't work if there's too many people trade them? There's already a certain amount of liquidity. It feels like you're seeing the strategies much more often. Yeah, I also saw like the range breakout EA is now kind of a hype topic on YouTube. But anyways, I mean, I did not invent the strategy. It's around for many years, like 50 years or so. So all of my strategies are well known for many years. And yeah, also, I don't think there's a problem with liquidity, especially when we trade Forex and CFD, because there's no... It does not impact the markets, or it should not, because it's not traded over an exchange. One Go is asking, hi René, hello. Why do you trade on holidays as well? I just trade on every single day. So I get this question often, like why I trade on holidays, why I trade on news days. And for me, I just decided I trade any day. And this is also, of course, how I did my back tests. So I think, yeah, just trading any day is the most logical thing to me, to be honest. And I think, yes, of course, sometimes I lose on holidays, but sometimes I think I also win. So it should be more or less not impacting the overall performance too much. Daniel's asking, hi, thanks for the live stream. I want to ask if you have trades on MyFXbook. Hello to you. I don't monitor this on MyFXbook. I do monitor it currently on MQL5. So if you're interested to see it, like, you can just go to my MQL5 profile. I think you should find it if you search for my name. But yeah, anyways, you will find a signal for it here. And here you can also always follow like the trades. You should see everything. I think everything is public and visible. You can also see the monthly performance here. So that's how you can also track the account if you want to. Minimal, lol, I understand. Your day-to-day job is a programmer, correct? Yeah, not really. I don't know. My day-to-day job is maybe content creation, but to be honest, I don't really work a lot lately. I only have to invest like minimum effort to keep the business alive, and I get a lot of money from like broker partnerships or selling programming courses, selling expert advisors. So it can be considered like semi how you say, passive income. I mean, it's not passive of course, because I have to make YouTube videos and that's my form of advertisement, but I don't really have to work a lot. Apicam is saying, do you think 130 leverage is enough for an EA system? Yeah, sure, any leverage is enough. It just depends on how much you want to risk. You can even trade without leverage at all. Just a question if it makes sense or if it would be better than to just use other products. Excite is asking, are you ever going to show what you're currently earning through affiliates with your partner brokers? I think you've shown it in the past. Yeah, I made a video at the beginning of the year, so it's pretty public how much I earn from broker partnerships. Right now it is a little bit more, maybe a lot more, but I'm not sure if I make another video like this. I recorded the video at the beginning of the year because I thought it might go viral and I get a lot of new clients through it, but it didn't really work. So I kind of exposed my income for the last year and I didn't really get any benefit from it. So I don't know if I will make it again. I don't care too much about sharing my income to like on YouTube. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that if people that I know from like normal life, if they see it, that's my only concern. But sharing it on YouTube with strangers, I don't really mind. But yeah, maybe I will do it again, maybe not. Hey, tell me please, how much money do you earn by using EA bot in a year? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty... I talked about it a lot on YouTube already. You can see here currently the profit is 59,000, and this is this account I trade from end of March last year. So that's my yearly trading profit, but also it was a very good year and probably will be a lot less next year. Kevin Cox, hey Rene, why do you plan to close certain trades manually today? Is it better to leave the EA close the trades tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, it could be better, it could also not be better. It depends what the markets do overnight. But if I close them today, afternoon, I will save the swap costs that I would have if I hold them overnight. And also I feel it's a little bit more close to the strategy that I want to trade here if I close them. Because like every day I close in the afternoon or night. Excite. Thanks. Junge. Gian is saying, I want to start coding in EA. Do you have any recommended YouTube tutorials? Yeah, I can post you one of mine. It's actually a very, very good tutorial. Very proud of it. I can show you, like, it's basically a tutorial that will teach you almost everything. Like, you can watch this, and if you want to learn like a little bit more advanced stuff also, and like in a structured course, you can also check out on my website the complete programming course. That will really get you like from an absolute beginner level to a advanced programming level. Minimal, well, YouTube does pull a lot of money then. I appreciate your videos. Yeah, YouTube is really a great platform to promote your products. Like, all of my money is coming from YouTube basically. I don't make any other advertisement. Yeah, I've never done the flashy influencer crap. I mean, I tried a few times, but never really worked. So Daniel is saying, look at René's videos, he explains all. Yeah, I have a lot of like programming tutorials and stuff, so you can learn everything. Excite, you keep showing your strategies on FTMO. Aren't you afraid that FTMO will refuse your withdrawal? Yeah, I mean, that could definitely happen. I kind of expect it to happen in the future, but yeah, we will see. I mean, if they ban me, who cares? Like, really, I'm not dependent on FTMO. That's a good thing. So if they ban me, I have a nice YouTube video out of it, so that's also good. You sometimes trade multiple assets in the same direction, prohibited, which is against their risk policy. Oh, I didn't even know that. But yeah, I mean, who cares if they ban me? Daniel, and any recommendation for props, strategy settings? No, I don't recommend anything. Next C. No, I don't know what this name, how I pronounce it. Are you planning to get in the premium program of FTMO? I mean, if I can make it, of course, but I think it's not really realistic because the rules are very, very hard. So I'm not really planning to do it. Right now, I'm just trying to get as much money out of FTMO as possible. And then at some point, I expect them to ban me, to be honest. Warum hast du auf DAX so viele Positionen? Es sind verschiedene Strategien. Golong hat eine Position, Range Breakout EA hat eine Position und Turnaround Tuesday hat eine Position offen heute. Yusuf, wieso sollen die dich bannen? Ja, FTMO hat schon viele Trader gebannt, vor allem Leute, die automatisierte Programme nutzen. Ja, für alle möglichen Gründe. Also es ist ein bisschen undurchsichtig. Ich glaube einfach, sobald man zu viele Payouts bekommt oder zu viel insgesamt sich auszahlen lässt, suchen die einfach nach Gründen, um einen zu bannen. Weil das Konzept von Prop-Firmen ist ja nicht, dass sie profitable Händler finden wollen, sondern dass sie Challenges verkaufen wollen. An profitablen Händlern machen sie nur Verlust. Okay, so any question that you have, post it in the chat. And yeah, besides that, the charts are not like too interesting today, I would say. Yeah, I don't expect a lot because it's a holiday, US holiday, so not much will happen today. Just a couple of losses in all of my accounts, basically. Have you tried futures trading? No, not really. No. I think I never traded futures. No, I never traded futures in like live. But I think it's interesting. Like futures trading, definitely. I think is a great opportunity, especially because it's regulated and not like Forex and CFD that you just trade, against a market maker pretty much. So I think futures has a lot of benefits. Yusuf, ja. Ja, ich glaube, FTMO versucht einfach, Händler irgendwann rauszukicken, wenn sie zu viel auszahlen müssen. Was ja auch Sinn macht. Ich meine, es ist ja einfach ein Risiko für die Prop-Firma. Jubi is asking, hi René, just tried to find the video where you explain your income on affiliate links and couldn't find it. Could you post it here? I was always wondering if this is noticeable income. Yeah, of course, I can post it, but it's also not hard to find. I just searched myself and immediately found it, but yeah, there you go. Nice beard. Yeah, it's a little bit long. I will trim it today or tomorrow. Because if it gets too long, it starts to be itchy, and then I usually shorten it. Thanks for the feedback on the coding videos. I appreciate it. You're my source of motivation to keep producing and selling indicators. Thanks, man. I'm glad that I can provide some motivation. I'm following the same path as you. Do you have any advice for me that can help me? No, I don't know. I mean, if you don't have already, make a YouTube channel. That's the biggest advice that I would give, because it's what makes me all of my money. Do you think Bitcoin US dollar would have big slippages? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I never traded crypto CFDs. Hmm. Also, as always, we can also have a look at my FTMO project. So this is the overview. Yeah, last week was definitely not good. I lost, I think, in all of the accounts pretty much. Only this account made profits last week. And yeah, right now, 2 of my 3 funded accounts are negative. Yeah, which sucks. And only 1 is positive. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, this is a 1% drawdown, basically, which is not much. And this is also, like, less than a 1% drawdown, so it's almost nothing. This one is 1% in profit. So, I mean, it's not too bad overall. And I think FTMO is now 10 years in the market, which is quite an achievement, I would say, for prop firms, because most of them disappear after a few years. Hmm. Okay, there are more questions. What do you think about FTMO being back for US traders? I just saw it also, I think, on YouTube. I think it's great. I don't really know the terms for US traders. I think it is probably different. But yeah, it's super good. I mean, I like it. I don't know if they also provide the MT5 in the US, because some traders wrote me that the MT5 is not really available in the US, but would be great, of course. Great thing. MQLE, I don't know. When you're backtesting in a time range, say 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., if you run the strategy live on the broker server, time is 2 hours ahead. Did you need to adjust for this? I don't know. I don't have to adjust, because I always do my backtest in the same time zone that my broker is, so it's not confusing me, and that's what I would recommend, honestly. Next T. Maybe Nexty is the name. How is Darwinex going? Why did you choose Darwinex over Darwinex Zero? Darwinex is going exceptionally bad. I'm almost down 15%, I think. I can check for you. Yeah, I'm down 13%, so it's going very, very bad. I don't know. I just chose Darwinex, because then I don't have to deal with Darwinex Zero. It seemed to be more, how you say, more straightforward to me. But yeah, it's going bad. So let's see if it can recover. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Darwinex. I told this already in the last streams because the trading costs are just super expensive with Darwinex. So I think overall the conditions are not really good. But yeah, I mean, of course, I will just keep the account. It's just a side project with a little money in the account. So something I can just do for fun, so to say. And I mean, maybe the account recovers and can generate some profits. I could make it public, but right now I'm just doing it for myself, pretty much. Robotics, do you think September month is good for range breakout EA? I have no idea. How could I say this? Could be good, could be bad. I'm not a magician. I don't see the future. X side, is there a difference between X and 0? Yeah, as far as I understand, like Darwinex is like the normal is that you deposit your own money and you trade it, and 0 is similar to a prop firm, I think. Yeah. Robert Innovation, can a hustler you can afford only 10 make it with EA, and which strategy and pair do you recommend? Do you mean you want to trade with $10? That makes absolutely no sense, to be honest. It's like, it makes no sense. Like, if you have less than a couple of thousands, it makes absolutely no sense to trade at all. Your time is a lot better invested within like normal work or learning for yourself, learning a meaningful skill. Makes absolutely no sense to trade with $10. Except for like if you see it as a hobby, of course. Then it's nice if you enjoy it, if you have fun. But to build or to generate profits and build an income from it is makes absolutely no sense. And I never recommend strategies or pairs because I just cannot say what will work best in the future. No one can tell. No one can say this. So yeah, market's just not moving. Super slow and boring day, kinda. Do you think the market runs on algorithm or natural phenomenon? It's like supply and demand, pretty much. I mean, it's just an exchange. It's just a market. So if people buy, prices go up. If people sell, prices go down. That's it. Of course, for Forex and CFD, it's different because the broker makes the prices as a market maker. But if you trade regulated products like future stocks, the market is just made by supply and demand. Unlock potential. Hello, what FTMO account types do you trade on? Yeah, I mean just normal FTMO account, like swing type FTMO accounts, if that's the question. I always use the normal FTMO account type, the standard for challenge and verification, and then once I pass the verification, I ask FTMO to change the account type to swing, because then I don't have to deal with like the weekend rule or the news rule. Just it's more flexible. Robot innovation before MT5. What were people trading on? Actually, MT4. I hope this is not a surprise for you. So yeah, GPS dollar is going up a little bit. Yeah, but just nothing is happening today. No, not a great trading day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Let's see. Before MetaTrader. I don't know, bro. Before MetaTrader, they probably used any other trading platform, or they used the phone, like telephone, or they used or they were trading like physically on stock exchanges, like just talking to each other. Like, I don't know. It's there are always ways to make a business, you know. Why do you avoid grid EAs? Don't you think they can be traded in a controlled way? I mean, it depends. Of course, you can have a stop loss, for example, for grid trading EAs. But grid EAs are not some kind of magical holy grail. It's just another type of system, and I don't really see that they provide some benefit that I could use here that would be beneficial for my strategies. So yeah, that's why I just don't trade grid EAs. When do you plan to make a tutorial for range breakout? You'll find the tutorial already in my programming course, and also I just recorded a programming tutorial for the range breakout EA in a simple version that I will upload probably tomorrow or the day after on the channel, so you can watch it and get an idea of how to code such a program. It's very simple, actually. Algobotics, I thought you request the swing type account already in challenge. So you only asked to change it after passing the challenge. Yeah, I only asked to change it after passing the challenge, because in the challenge phase, they don't care about the news or weekend rule anyways. So yeah. So that's why I use the normal in challenge phase and verification, because then I have more leverage. But yeah, afterwards, when the news and weekend rule are enforced, then I switch to swing. When do you close your your pending orders for range breakout? Usually just at the end of the day, when I also close positions. So at 6 or like 7 o'clock PM, of course. But I have also long form detailed videos with all of my settings on this channel. So make sure to watch them if you're interested. Unlock potential. Are you running any EAs on high leverage accounts? If yes, maybe you could recommend me some trusty brokers. I mean, this account that I show here right now on the screen, it is a 500 leverage account. The broker is IC Trading, one of my partner brokers. You can also find it linked in the description of the stream or on my website. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can trust the broker. It's of course a unregulated broker, or regulated on like an offshore island. So you have to decide for yourself which broker you trust and yeah, whom you want to trade with. But basically all of the Forex and CFD brokers are unregulated or regulated in some jurisdiction that is very like shady and not very serious. Gotzi, when's the best time to shut down or re-optimize strategy in your portfolio? I don't know. I just do it if the backtest is not in line with the live trading results. So if there's a gap in performance or in general, like if the trades are very different in the test and in my live account, then I start to think about shutting down or re-optimizing. But besides that, I don't really have a rule for this. Robert Innovation, I think you have the easiest to understand tutorial. Big up for that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. But I will probably never talk about machine learning. So I have to disappoint you here. Özkan, wenn ich WPS aktiviere, verschwindet dann der Bot auf meinem Chart. Eigentlich nicht. Also es kommt darauf an, was du für einen VPS nutzt. Wenn du diesen MQL5 Trading VPS nutzt, den ich absolut nicht empfehlen würde, dann ist es, glaube ich, so, dass die auf deinem Chart deaktiviert werden. Aber frag dazu bei MQL5 nach. Und wenn du einen normalen Windows VPS nutzt, so wie ich das mache, dann sind die EAs ganz normal im Chart aktiv, wie du das hier auch siehst. So there are 20 minutes left. It's got to be one of the most boring trading days ever because literally nothing's going on. How to deal with your account stagnation at 29K. I'm super happy with it. If I don't lose money, I'm happy. I don't care about stagnation at all. Trading accounts don't make profits every day. Özkan, kannst du einen R-Anbieter empfehlen? Kannst du einen Anbieter empfehlen? Für VPS, also ich nutze Strato, also ist auch ein deutscher Anbieter. Ob ich den jetzt empfehlen würde, weiß ich nicht. Ich glaube, ist wahrscheinlich nicht der günstigste, aber ich bin damit bisher ganz gut gefahren. Ja, check den gerne ab. Ich habe aber keine Kooperation mit denen, also kann ich da auch keinen Code schicken. One, even though last week it had reached 32k, it always went back to 29k. Yeah, but who cares? As I always say, like these small fluctuations in the equity are completely normal and I absolutely don't care about it. If I don't lose or win like 10k or something, like I don't really mind. Turtle Jazz René, thank you for your channel. I'm glad that you're learning MQL5 on the channel. Appreciate your feedback. So yeah, guys, I mean, there are not too many questions coming in. I don't expect a lot of stuff to happen here in the next minutes. So I think I will end the stream already because it's just not really interesting today. There's nothing I can like tell you about the markets whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know. Like, just remember today's bank holiday in the US. So if it impacts your strategies, make sure to like handle it. Maybe manually or with programs, and yeah, I don't know. Besides that, you can just watch the trades in the live stream on the channel if you're interested. But I will end the stream for now. Thanks for spending a couple of minutes here. Thanks for asking some questions, and I will probably stream again in this week, so we can talk then. But yeah, for now it's it, and yeah, I hope you didn't make losses like I did today, and tomorrow hopefully is a better day for my strategies. So guys, I'm out.